is not great on defense explaining this stuff. Kamala Harris was worse because she, as you said, Mona, she just didn't really address it, and she's just seemed cagey and insincere. And when he says, I was cringy, at least people feel that's real. Okay, but that's all defense. That's defense.
Yeah.
On offense, Talarico is outstanding.
Is he?
He is a stem winder about the corruption. This is something I know from Texas. Economic populism, going back to Jim Hightower, very popular in Texas. There's a strong strain of that. If you can get this out of the they, them versus us stuff, this cultural stuff that Republicans play, if you can get onto economic terrain and talk about what Talarico calls the top versus the bottom, you can draw a lot of independence in Texas with that. You gotta qualify at the beginning. You gotta not be othered to such an extent that they won't touch you, right? But once they're open to you, that's a very, very strong message. And Mona, he is extremely powerful in delivering this indictment. He talks about decades. It's been exactly what we've been discussing. When's the last time there was a Democrat elected to the Senate in Texas? It's been forever. He says it's, I think he's 37. I think he says there hasn't been one since he was born. So it's the fact that it's been such a long time actually helps him, because he's saying there is now a 30 to 50-year reign of these people on the right in Texas, and look what they've done. And so there's going to be a lot of people out there who are going to be like, you know what, I'm going to try this guy. Let's try. He's not out of bounds for me. I don't think he's too effeminate to be the senator. He's making a lot of sense. Paxton is obviously corrupt. It's time for a change. He could win on that because he's really, really strong in delivering that message.
Yeah, I would also just point out that there are a few other things going in his favor. One is that he is religious, and the Democratic Party does have the reputation of being either neutral or slightly hostile to people of faith. And this is sort of, counter to that image, and I think that's a good thing, and I think that will get him a hearing from some independents and some others who might have been otherwise skeptical. So I think that's to his advantage. I was